This is it, the ultimate game in this college football season. Two teams that have battled through a long regular season, thrive in this 12 playoff bracket, overcoming adversity along the way. Two teams battle for that gold championship trophy in the building here tonight. Which side will have their dreams come true? Welcome to Las Vegas, where dreams and fortunes can be made, and the site of this year's national championship game. As we see the #2 seed in this playoff, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on a team from the Pac-12, the Oregon State Beavers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit, and this is it, this football season's ultimate game. Time to find out who's going to emerge as national champion. Shotgun handoff here. One down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Grab down the middle. It's Holman. Good enough for first down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion. Will hand it off. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit it bigger.
2nd down after that one on the previous play. Back to throw. It's Murphy. The receiver grabs it. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Caught over the middle. It's Terry. They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14.
In all of our prep work coming into this national championship, I really wondered how this secondary would hold up against this quarterback and this group of receivers. They better be ready to make some adjustments because right now, this quarterback is having his way with it.
Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
As quarterbacks, when you see man-to-man coverage, before the balls even snap, you're looking for a matchup that you want to exploit and take advantage of. This time, he waits for the back to find that matchup with the linebacker, makes the throw, and picks up a first down.
Tackled at the 8 after the completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Back to throw again. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Touchdown, Oregon State. They strike first in this national title bout. In a national championship game, you can't do a better job than setting the tone immediately.
Look, it's the biggest game of the year, so you got to bring your best. An opening drive, the offense right there just did that. That's how you get this thing started.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50. So one play moves the ball to the 41. Another first down. Same tailback, another carry. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
It's reeled in. It's Holman. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Offense facing 3rd and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough 4th down decision? Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. I'm curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
That's a nice game to move the sticks here as time runs out in the first quarter. Well, Kirk, Oregon State has the lead here. So both teams settling in this battle for the national championship through one quarter. Let's check out the game summary. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Grab down the middle. It's Wells. Now play more than enough for a first down. Sets him up at the 24.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator's calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
Incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 24. From the shotgun, handoff inside. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal. And the Beavers looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Beavers! So a long, methodical scoring drive. Great execution with championship pressure.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that.
So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Handoff here from the shotgun. Got the first down and still motoring. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. One play moves the ball to the 44. It'll be first down. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Quick throw to the left. Wide open downfield. They make the stop, but it's a big gain down to the 29. The Beavers pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. An inside give now from the shotgun. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. Been a really productive drive, but the loss there now makes it 2nd and 12. We've reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. Let's see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Dropping back. It's Murphy. Throws to the tight end. Caught over the middle. It's Terry. The tackle is made. The offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8. The offense threatening close to the goal line with a new set of downs. And a timeout is called. Strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. The offense knocking on the door with a 1st and goal. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. The defense will spend their 2nd timeout here to make some adjustments. Another handoff to him on 2nd and goal. Touchdown, Oregon State. Still no answer for this offense.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading.
Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. They'll run it here. Got the first and still going. The offense will take their first time out of the half. The top strategy here.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
Throw to the sideline, steps out after a short gain. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Grab down the middle. It's Wells. He has first down yardage at the 46. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
That's another positive gain here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
Boy, the timing here by this defensive back, that is tough to do. You know, we always use the term great ball skills by a receiver, but here the corner locates the football and knocks it away. Great play.
It's another deep shot. And it's incomplete, a last gasp pass as time expires in the first half. And the Beavers will kick this away to begin the second half.
21, Ohio State, 3.
Bringing it out, it's Graham. And he stopped with the 18. Oregon State's offense trots back out on the field. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to a 39.
Hey, Whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down.
Well, this defense is going to have to mix up some looks because this back has had a monster day in the national championship. Running inside, running outside. The defense has got to do a good job of locking in on him to negate his big play ability.
They'll run it from the gun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space and still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right here.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. No fair catch. He feels the punt. Returner brought down. Oregon State's offense back out on the field now. This game just got tighter. The temptation might be to sit on this lead, but we'll see how aggressive they get. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to 39.
Well, let's see how these guys do here. Kind of in that 4-minute offense mode where they're trying to work as much clock as they can on this drive. Working with the lead. Still want to be balanced as best you can. But the important thing is picking up first downs, keeping the ball in bounds, and keep working that clock.
Pounding away with the run game. First down, looking for more now. They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. First down to the 45. The Beavers will line up on 1st and 10. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Breaking free at the 35. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. He'll hand it off. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. Now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. They're pounding away with the running game. It's 1st and 10. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Brought down at the 3. That was a solid run. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Chris, this is situational football. This is really where the great coaches separate themselves, because in these kind of situations, this is where you want to be able to score and kill the clock. Some teams do it better than others, and that's primarily coaching and execution and preparation. It'll be interesting to see how this offense navigates this spot of the field.
So it sets up a 2nd and goal from the 4. The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now 3rd down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
Trying to convert with a sneak.
Well, that's the right call here by the offensive coordinator. Keep it simple. Just go right behind your line, but no push at all. The defense completely stops him there at the line of scrimmage.
Hold up a second. The coach has called timeout. He may use a challenge here to have the officials take another look at that one. Not the news the coach was hoping to hear. He took a chance calling a timeout to get the replay. We'll see if that proves to be crucial. The field goal is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
Chris, they get the 3 points, but looking back at it, 4th inches. Pretty conservative call there. I really...
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And they stop him at the 23. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Send the back in motion. Looking to throw. It's Sayin. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end.
You know, it's a nice completion, but it's kind of another short game. Defense is keeping everything in front. I think the offensive coordinator's got to find a way to take some vertical shots to get some chunk plays.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Can't find anybody on 3rd down. Throws it away. And now 4th down coming up. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. The pre-snap motion from the offense. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Finds this receiver. That's enough for the 1st down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down. And the drive keeps going. The Buckeyes looking to use the up-tempo offense here. And now they'll just clock it to freeze the time. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. The ball falls to the ground, and we have a national champion. For the last team standing in the top of the mountain, national champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting, a close game in the national championship. They come through one more time. And as you say, they hold the trophy. They are the national champions of the year.
And that's going to do it as we crown another national champion and punctuate a wild, exciting season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. They are official, your kings of college football and national champions, the Oregon State Beavers. game.